it's too loud. Thanks, first of all, Davor, for inviting us, for organizing this Salzburg forum, which is really a great opportunity for all of us, together with the Western Balkan countries, to get involved and to discuss as you said, the different challenges and topics. It's, I think, an excellent forum on how we can work together between the Commission, between the Member States, with the Western Balkan countries. And I think the cooperation we have achieved is as I said, is really an excellent model over the last few years. Actually, our cooperation efforts have also delivered results. That's also something I think we have to focus on, deliver results. When it comes to dismantling organized criminal groups through joint investigations, as you mentioned, also with border controls, but also within the Member States, and the support of Europol. I think the cooperation between Europol and the Member States is working well, and it's a great opportunity and possibility to show how Europe can actually work. And if you go to The Hague and see how it really works on the ground, I think it's really something we can build on. But also when it comes to stopping smugglers, for instance, by going after their assets, also something which we were focusing on. And of course, also bringing down irregular border crossings by almost 95% in the last 3 years. So that's quite something. And it was also great to discuss how we can build on this success, of course, on the one hand. But there are, of course, as you mentioned, some topics we touched for the future also. Two key elements where the European Union is involved is to improve the role of Frontex. That's one part in the Western Balkans, and also ensure that visa policy is aligned. That's also very important for us, and in this case, the timing is perfect. As you mentioned, we just concluded our status agreement with Bosnia and Herzegovina last week in Brussels, enabling new Frontex deployment. So Frontex will and can play a more important role there. We now have this with all of our partners in the Western Balkans. So Bosnia and Herzegovina was missing, sort of, and we concluded that last week. And yesterday, when it comes to the visa topic, yesterday in Strasbourg, we concluded the negotiations on the visa suspension mechanism, because visa policy altogether is a leverage possibility we have as a European Union, as you mentioned, and that visa suspension mechanism gives us more flexibility, I would say, to ensure that the visa policy is also aligned in the European Union, but also for third countries.